Come on, relax and just enjoy the show. We got you here on Straight Talk. Don't be lying, yes, you already know. We got you here on Straight Talk, yeah. We got you grooving. Let us know how you doing. We keep it live right here on Straight Talk. Ricardo Montgomery.
Welcome to the Straight Talk with your boy Ricardo Montgomery, aka the voice of gospel radio. Hanging out with you on this day the Lord has made. We'll rejoice and be glad in it. It is Transformational Thursday, and we are back in the studio, man. Feeling pretty good, feeling great. If you're looking right now, you can see everything happening right here in the studio live, right here going down. So have a good time, man. We're trying this one more time to see how this can flow. Something that we want to bring in for the new year, giving you guys like an example of what we could do. So up on next week, you'll be seeing us in the studio live all the time, doing our thing right here at 4:00. So there's a lot going on today, but I gotta bring this up, y'all. I gotta bring this up. It's kind of funny to me how, we go out throughout the year and everybody's fussing. But around this time of year, a lot of people are just off work. And you need that relaxation. Don't get me wrong. You need that relaxation. But I tell you, man, it is something how this time of year in celebrating Christ brings everyone together. And we had this discussion so many times before, but this is what I want. This is what I'm coming at on this one. Cause it's just, I gotta know, y'all. I just gotta know, what a church is going to do when it comes down to Sunday. Cause see, Christmas is different. Like you kind of just know you're gonna, if you do have a service, you go cause you want to celebrate Jesus. It's his birthday. You want to go. You want to celebrate Christ. But on this upcoming Sunday, this is the one that's kind of difficult because it's a Sunday, but then what if you haven't watched night service? Do you have service early or do you just wait till later? That's the thing that I'm talking about today, y'all. It's just kind of fun. I mean, like, just think about it. Because even as you as an ordinary person, you're like, man, I love the Lord, but getting up, going to church, then turn around, go back at 11, and then stay to watch night. Oh, Lord. And then got to get up on Monday. So, if you're watching online, just talk to me, man. Tell me what you think you would do. Would you switch one for the other? Because that's basically what I'm asking. I mean, as a pastor of the church, you have no choice. That's overtime work. that's overtime work. But as a parishioner, you can pick and choose. Like, look, man, I hope service is short and then we can come back later. But if service go long, and if like I know, at some churches can go take a little while. They get happy. Or would you just put it all in that one morning service and be like, hey, we'll see y'all on Wednesday or Bible study, whenever your Bible study is. Yeah, I just want to know, man. So just leave those comments below. Hey, if you listen to it on the radio, look, just talk to yourself in the car and just give yourself your own answer. Because I'm just wondering, man, because I know me. I'm going to tell you right now, I'll probably pick one. I ain't doing both. And it's just having some fun. I mean, I'm just being real. I mean, I know y'all out there being real. I ain't going to sit here and act like, oh, yeah, Ricardo's going to be at all the services. No, he probably won't. Tell you that now. Ricardo probably won't be at all the services. But I got a great show for y'all, man, today. I just had to get that out there because it just had to get off my chest. That's just how I roll. Y'all know me by now. So we have a great show lined. We got those. Don't forget, we got those. The music this week. We're doing the top 2023. All the songs that came out this year. A lot of independent artists. And then we also have some major artists also. So we have 5 songs today, man. Oh my goodness. They're not putting them in like certain categories, so it's not like the best of. But these are the songs that came out, and it's just kind of where I'm ranking them. If you guys don't like my list, you don't like where I'm ranking them, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But let's go back over the last 5. So yesterday we played Zach Williams, which is his song was I Give It to Jesus. We also played. Oh man, I gotta go over my own list again. Where my list at? Devin, pass me my list, man. Pass me my list. I got it right here. Okay. So we had Zach Williams yesterday. We also played JJ Herring. No, JJ James Fortune. He had a song with Monica. And then we also played the other song. Come on, man. I messed up my list. Yeah. Y'all get it. We'll get it right. I'll get it to you later on. Let me just get it together here. So, but we had 5 great songs yesterday on the show. Hey, sometimes you mess up when it's live, and sometimes you just mess up. This is what happens. But I got 5 great songs for y'all today, man, including 2 independent artists, 1 here from Omaha. We have 2 major artists. No, 3 independent artists. I'm sorry, 3 independent artists. 2 of them from right here in Omaha. So we're gonna play those music here coming up shortly. I'm just so blessed and so happy to be hanging out with you all today. This is gonna be a great show. And man, God is good to us. He is so good to us. And I'm just thankful for all the things that he is doing, all the things that he is blessing us with. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we finna kick it off. We finna kick it off right now with my man, T. Barlow, Pastor T. Barlow, with his song Walk With Me right here on Straight Talk. I want y'all to just sit back, relax, and enjoy this because it's going down right here on Straight Talk today. We got the top 20 songs of 2023 right here on Straight Talk. And right now, this is coming from T. Barlow, who is right here, Omaha native, with his song Walk With Me. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk right after this.
there. I'll be right there.
He knows your music. He speaks your mind. And he's got you locked on. Call him K. Cause you're okay with him.
You need to be listening to him and trying to figure out what note you're going to sing next time. Okay, stop trying to take over my choir. That's a $13.75 fine.
Get close to the words of the prophets. God is in there. Moses told his people to put scripture in little boxes and tie it to their heads. Strap the Bible to your forehead. Shout proverbs from the rooftops. Post parables on your mirror and on your wall. Pack your margins with notes. Sing the Psalms as your prayers. Read Paul out loud like poetry. Know Isaiah by heart. Love Matthew like a brother. Squeeze the verses like oranges. Do like the Lord told Ezekiel. Eat this scroll and fill your stomach with it. So I ate it, and it tasted as sweet as honey. Don't just read the words of the prophets. Eat them.
Welcome back to Straight Talk right here on AM 660 and 106.7, the Heartland's Christian Voice. And I'm your host, your guy, Ricardo Montgomery, right here in the upper room on 3rd Street. And that was Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston with the Georgia Mass Choir, man. I am so glad they made this song. This album came out this year, actually. Earlier this year. It kind of snuck in on us here. But I wanted to play that because I know how good, man, dude, that voice. I know all the things but man, God has gifted us with a voice. Whitney, man, sure missed that voice. I Go to the Rock, man, that song was good. And T. Barlow kicked us off there going into that break, man, with his song, Walk With Me. It is a true blessing to have music like this in this year, 2023. Yeah. True blessing. And I just want to go over that list that I had earlier. I got it. Yes, I got it during the break. The list from yesterday's song. So we played Pastor Mike Jr., his song Impossible. Angel Taylor, her song Speak. But then we played the independent artist Jason Rutley, his song called Bless My Soul, which is a remake of his original song, Bless My Soul, but this time he had an acoustic guitar mix to it. We also played Zach Walker and his song, Jesus, I'll Never Forget. Oh, man, that's an old school church song right there. If you grew up in Baptist like I did, you know that right there. Jesus, I'll Never Forget. And then we also had James Fortune and his song featuring Monica, called Trusting God. So that what kicked us off yesterday. So today we've just played T. Barlow, Walk With Me, and then Whitney Houston's song. I'm so glad they remade that. And these are all songs that she really did, that she sung when she was living during certain times in during the years between the late 80s and 90s. So that album is out there. You can go find it on all the streaming platforms. If you want to just sample it real quick, or you can just go purchase it on all the places where you can purchase music too. Whitney Houston, Go to the Rock. The album is called I Go to the Rock. It's great music. You just listen to her voice. You just want to listen to her voice, like listening to Aretha Franklin. You know, she's our generation's Aretha Franklin. You know, like the older generation, like my mom and all them, they had Aretha. We had Whitney. I don't know who the young kids have, right? That has that type of voice that it ain't Beyonce. Nothing against Beyonce, but it ain't Beyonce. You know, there's so much we can get into, and like I said, going from again before, you know, there's a challenge right now for the church, because what do? You know, I guess mostly for parishioners, right? Not for the church, for folks who go to church. You know, can you show your loyalty by showing up? on Sunday morning and watch night service? Would they give you extra keys? Would they give you like brownie points? if there was brownie points, this Sunday will be the Sunday to get your brownie points, because it's a unique day, right? I mean, it's 12/31/23, right? So if you look at the numbers, it's 1 2 3 1 2 3, which is kind of cool. And then at the same time, God is doing a new thing going in with these numbers, and so this can set you up really nice. And I want to thank everybody who's watching and listening in online, who's watching, the show. It's up on YouTube, it's up on Facebook, live right now in the studio. So thank you all for tuning in to us right here on KCRO in the studio with your boy Ricardo Montgomery. But back to it, man. So Sunday is really unique, and I want you all, if you're in your car listening or at home listening, talk amongst yourself and say like, what would I do? I already gave my answer. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't picking both. It's one or the other. I ain't gonna be able to do it. And they said the good thing about me is that I'm not a pastor, so I can say that. I can say that. I mean, some pastors can say it too, but me, I'm just a brother, so I can speak my mind. I can speak on it. But it's just a fun conversation though. I mean, because if you could do both and you got brownie points, hands down, I'm there. Hands down, I'm there. So I don't know. That's the thing though. That's the beauty of the walk with Christ. Because I could say no right now and then turn around and the Lord hit me as soon as I get done with this show and say, you're going to both services. You're going because I need you there. So I'm going to put it on your heart. You're going. Just shut your mouth because you're going to go. So we're talking about getting in there. I mean, I know the Lord can change my mind, and I know he can do some different things, but it's just our thinking. And sometimes we got to renew our mind. And this is the great thing about being right here on Thursdays, is because we can talk about things and then see how God uses those later on in life. I mean, because right now what I'm saying right now, and what we're talking about is Sunday service. And Sunday service is really unique because how often do you get this? How often do you have New Year's Eve and New Year's Day fall on a Monday and New Year's Eve is on a Sunday? I mean, I really can't remember how many times that has happened. I know that as far as for me, I really don't remember any New Year's Eve and New Year's Day falling on a Sunday, especially since I've truly been saved. Now, it probably has, and I probably just went and partied like everybody else does, and then just say, I'm off on Monday, so I'm sleeping in. So it is what it is, just extra to go party. But now where I am in life, watch night service means a lot to me. And it's kind of difficult too, because now as you get, like, if you have a baby, it's no big deal. But when you get those kids that get older between 5 and 10, it's kind of hard figuring out how you want to go through watch night service, because they're going to fall asleep. And then you're trying to find that balance. For parents like myself and my wife, it's like, how do we find that balance? Because it's something that we really want to go do. We want to be at watch night service, but what are we going to do with this young child? They're not going to go and play in the kids' room because we want them there as we are praying going into the new year. We want our child next to us. We want to hold the entire family's hand and pray over that. So, we're looking at just doing it at home. So, like, if she does fall asleep, she's at home. She can rest properly. She's in her bed, and we can still do that. And you can do all these things too, but it's just something about being in the atmosphere, being around your Christian brothers and sisters to go through this, to deal with this, to grow on this level. And man, I tell you, it's truly a good time, and I thank God for it, because He's really has been blessing us, my wife and I, over the years with just amazing kids. The way things are flowing for us, man, God is really truly doing some great and remarkable things in our lives. And I'm just looking forward to what 2024 has for us too. I believe that what God has for us in this upcoming year is going to be something great. an amazing. I'm gonna, it's starting off right now. I mean, you're watching the show online, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot to put this stuff together, but God is really opening up doors, and He's giving me something new, and showing me ways to do it to where it's not overbearing, because that's the one thing we can fall into. We can fall into doing things, and it can be overbearing. It can be too much for us. And so we need to find balance to where we can get the proper rest so we can continue to do the ministry that God has given us to do going forward. So we got more music for you. I'm going to jump right into it here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this guy here. He's an independent artist. He also was a guest right here on Straight Talk. And he has this song out. Came out early in the year. He's a good dude. Still doing his thing all over the city. You may catch him at some of your kids' high schools performing with Jarrell Roach. They're just tag teaming and trying to get to the youth best they can, and he's doing amazing work. This is my guy, Andre Wright, and his song, Real Love. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk right after this.
Warning, radioactive zone detected.
Do you let the kids touch the thermostat at your house?
What? No. The thermostat is a sacred covenant. I can't believe we're even talking about this. This is madness!
Your radio, over.
Get close to the words of the prophets. God is in there. Moses told his people to put scripture in little boxes and tie it to their heads. Strap the Bible to your forehead. Shout proverbs from the rooftops. Post parables on your mirror and on your wall. Pack your margins with notes. Sing the Psalms as your prayers. Read Paul out loud like poetry. Know Isaiah by heart. Love Matthew like a brother. Squeeze the verses like oranges. Do like the Lord told Ezekiel. Eat this scroll and fill your stomach with it. So I ate it, and it tasted as sweet as honey. Don't just read the words of the prophets. Eat them.
Welcome back to Straight Talk right here on AM 660 and 106.7, the Heartland's Christian Voice. And I'm your host, your guy, Ricardo Montgomery, in the upper room right here on Birch Street. Thanks to everybody tuning in to us right here in the studio, online, watching it on the social medias right now, on the Straight Talk Facebook and YouTube page. Thank you so much for tuning in to us right here as we do it live in the studio. Look here, y'all. It's been a blessing here. It is getting close to the time to wrap this thing up, but there's so much joy as we look into the next year. We all looking to make some changes. Me, myself, going on a weight loss journey. Yes. The wife and I are gonna drop a few pounds. I know, y'all. I know you're used to looking at this handsome and seeing all this flesh, but I gotta drop some of it. I gotta drop it. Not for health reasons. Everything is good. I got a great report from the last time I went to the doctor. It's just time. I want to go into the second phase of life, a little bit more healthier. God has really truly blessed me with great health. Don't get me wrong. There's been some things that I could have done better earlier in life, but God has really truly has blessed me, and I really want to be better for the second half of this journey as I continue to grow what we're doing right here and right now, right here with this show and all the things that God has for us coming up in 2024 and beyond. So yeah, y'all pray for me, man. Help a brother out. Look out for me. Send me some carrots or some fresh veggies or a salad or two. Just to, I'm gonna sit up there and make sure that boy is still on his plan. I had a friend who gave me a challenge and started drinking more and more water. So I appreciate that challenge and out there. So you know who you are, who threw that challenge out there to me. I ain't gonna say no names over the airways, but thank you for that. That's been great. My wife kind of got in on it, so we've been having some doing some things the right way. And the one thing though, I tell y'all, you tell your spouse something, and I'm just gonna be honest. You tell your spouse something. Why do they got to go over and above what you ask them, what you say to them? Like, I told my wife, I said, look, at the new year, I'm going to wait till after my birthday, and then we're going to start, trimming down. And she starts right now, cooking kale and what's that stuff called with the, it's like rice, but it's not rice. It starts with the Q. I can't even pronounce it, but man, that stuff is tasteless. That stuff has no. If y'all know what it is, put it on the screen now for me, because I'm trying to think of it. They call it rice. It looks like grits to me, but it has no taste, like none, zero. And she sits there and she eats it, and she goes, "Ooh, this is so good." And I'm like, "Yeah, you pretend it for yourself. This ain't what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're supposed to enjoy the sweets and the things that God has blessed us with." of the beauties and the joys of the sweet potato pies, the pecan pies, and the chocolate pies, and all these different great things, brownies and gingerbread mans, and all these different great things that we have right now. Y'all pray for me though as we go through this journey. I've done this before. I've done this before. 2017, started a weight loss journey. We dropped down over 60 something pounds. And then we found out my wife was pregnant, and I kind of just let it go and started focusing on the child that's coming. But now that she's here and she's doing well and everything is good, God is truly blessing us. It's time to get back on it, and be a little more healthier. And this is just for me. Again, this has nothing to do with anything else. There's nothing like anything health wise or anything. Blood pressure is good. Everything is good. But just want to be better. Be better. And this is just for me and the wife. And I think God is doing some amazing things for us. And we got some. I always believe that God has something bigger in plan for me. Especially for this show and what we're doing here on radio, and also the different avenues that we come with. So I think God is opening up some truly, truly bigger doors. And so we want to be around. I want to make sure that I can walk through every door that He opens up for me in 2024 and beyond. So, but I don't know. Maybe I might get in trouble for just talking about not going to church on this Sunday because because I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I know I'm harping on it, but look, it's kind of it's fun, and it was shit. This show's all about having some fun too. But watch night service and day service all in the same day. Whew. You know, my mom, she goes to 2 different churches every Sunday, and I always ask her, "Do you pay 2 different tithes?" And then she always tell me her answer, and I'm not going to say her answer because she knows this. She's listening to the show right now in Mississippi, and she's probably yelling at the radio right now. Shut up talking about me, boy. I would tell her, but I ain't gonna tell her business. I ain't trying to get her to come through the phone. She'll probably call on the radio and get on, soon be on the screen right now. Probably dropping a comment. As soon as she hears her name, she'll probably log on and drop a comment and go off on me. So y'all be careful. Y'all pray for that woman. No, I'm just kidding. She's good. Everything's great. But we got one more song in our arsenal right here coming up, man. This song right here is brand new. Hit in October. He did a tour all over the place. Came through Columbia, Missouri, and sat down and talked with a good friend of mine, Bishop Charles Stevenson. This is Kirk Franklin. And Kirk Franklin has his new song out, which is Try Love. And I tell y'all, man, it is truly a blessing. Off his new album, Father's Day. Try Love right here on Straight Talk. Kirk Franklin. Yes, sir. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk to wrap the show up right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Take a break and enjoy the show.
Only God can judge me, so I'm gone. Either love me or leave me alone.
You're listening to Straight Talk with your boy, Ricardo Montgomery. Don't worry. You ain't missed nothing. You just in a commercial break. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk in a minute.
Get close to the words of the prophets. God is in there. Moses told his people to put scripture in little boxes and tie it to their heads. Strap the Bible to your forehead. Shout proverbs from the rooftops. Post parables on your mirror and on your wall. Pack your margins with notes. Sing the Psalms as your prayers. Read Paul out loud like poetry. Know Isaiah by heart. Love Matthew like a brother. Squeeze the verses like oranges. Do like the Lord told Ezekiel. Eat this scroll and fill your stomach with it. So I ate it, and it tasted as sweet as honey. Don't just read the words of the prophets. Eat them.
Welcome back to Straight Talk right here on AM 660 and 106.7, the Heartland's Christian voice. And as we get ready to wrap up the show here, man, that was Kirk Franklin, took us into that musical break. So we got 10 songs down and 10 more to go. On tomorrow, which is Friday, we'll bring you up 5 more songs, and all of them will be independent artists. Yes, we've hit the top 10, and the top 10 songs of 2023 is going to be all independent artists. That's right. So y'all get ready to write names down. Check it out. Maybe some more Andre Wright. Maybe some Will Thomas. Well, we will have Will Thomas, but it may be more Andre Wright. Maybe more. Maybe more Andre Wright. Maybe more Will Thomas. We don't know. But I tell you this. It will be some Jerron Taylor. Crossbear and Worship. Will be a little bit of Will Thomas too. So we got a great thing coming up here with all the music coming down going forward. So I'm looking forward to it. So it's good to wrap up this show, man, and get ready to go on into the next phase. I want y'all to remember, man, it has been a great year. We got some more things to talk about. We're going to honor and bless some folks who's been super supportive over this year, and we want to give them their flowers too. So as you all enjoy the rest of your evening, I'm going to say you all be blessed. Thank God. And we'll see you tomorrow right here on Straight Talk. Y'all be blessed. Hey.
Come on, relax and just enjoy the show.